Hi, I'm Richard, and I want to pass on a biblical lesson of life. It's one that I would have had no truck at all with when I was younger, but I now wish I had. It's the 5th commandment, no less, and reads, "Honour thy father and thy mother." Sounds dull, doesn't it? I can feel you switching off already, so I'll tell you quickly why I chose it. You see, I now work as a funeral celebrant, so I witness firsthand the pain of people who wish they had spent more time with their parents and listened to their wisdom and life stories while they still had the chance. Furthermore, during lockdown, I researched some of my family tree, and amongst other things, I got some fascinating insights into the grim realities of my mother's early life. And as a result, I can now start to understand why certain things were so important to her and why we were so often in conflict. I wish I'd questioned her more about the poverty, the early deaths, and the breakdown of her mother's mental health. She never mentioned her mother being absent for much of her early years. However, the 1937 census doesn't show her with the family at all, but as a long-term resident in an asylum. I can't ask my mother about this now. I wish I could. What was clear was that my mother pulled herself out of this poverty by her absolute determination to win a scholarship to grammar school. She did it despite the headmistress looking down on her as a working class girl. Amongst other things, her Derbyshire accent had to go straight away, which is why I have no particular accent today. I now understand why she was so angry whenever I wasted my education. She had battled and battled with no home support, and education had saved her. I didn't speak to my mother about her life, and now have 1,001 questions I cannot ask. She and that whole generation of her family are now gone. If you have parents who are still alive, the lesson I have learnt the hard way is to respect their old-fashioned ways and learn from their experience that are way different from our own. Talk to them and record their stories if you can. Here's a tip. If you have children, get them to interview their grandparents about their life on tape or video. You may find that they open up to your children more than they would have done to you. Just tell them that the kids are doing a school project about the olden days or something. It should work a treat. What I do guarantee is that one day that recording will be something that you treasure. So go on, honour your parents, value them, forgive them if you need to, and give them your time. You may not always agree with them, not even the Bible expects that, but you might just discover an understanding of what makes them so unique.